Will Kaitlyn's real dad come forward for her custody? Mama June to fight another custody battle? Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June has been currently dealing with her granddaughter, Kaitlyn's custody battle. Anna Cardwell left her minor daughters, Kaitlyn and Kaitlyn, after her passing. Kaitlyn's dad, Michael Cardwell, took his daughter with him after his ex's passing. He also filed for Kaitlyn's custody after claiming that he had been paying her school fees. He wanted the two sisters to stay under the same roof after losing their mother. However, June isn't giving up on her granddaughter's custody. She has been butting heads with Anna's ex in court for Kaitlyn's permanent custody. Shan and her daughters have continuously pushed Anna to make decisions for her oldest daughter, as her dad was never in the picture. Now, fans are guessing if Kaitlyn's real dad will come forward to get his daughter's custody. Mama June. Will Anna's ex step up for Kaitlyn's custody? Mama June has changed a lot after losing her daughter, Anna Cardwell. She took Kaitlyn's emergency custody to honor her last wish. However, Anna's ex, Michael Cardwell, came out of nowhere to claim the star kid's custody. Hence, June has been fighting her granddaughter's case in court. Now, fans are wondering what June would do if Kaitlyn's real dad showed up. They still remember one of Anna's exes, Caleb Clark, who claims to be Kaitlyn's real dad. He claimed that he dated Anna for several years when she was in high school. Hence, he felt that he was the real dad of Cardwell's daughter in 2012. Previously, he told the media outlets that he wanted to take his daughter away from the cameras and that family. He revealed that he wanted to marry the reality TV star until she admitted cheating on him with another guy. Anna's ex also demanded a paternity test, but Cardwell wasn't ready for the test. Caleb couldn't fight for custody of his daughter, and he was unable to afford the lawyer's fees at that time. He stated, "In my heart, I am still sure that baby is mine." Anna's ex explained his childhood traumas after his dad walked out from his and his mom's life. Hence, Caleb didn't want his daughter to think that his daddy wasn't there for his daughter. Moreover, Anna explained that she would only allow him to take the test if he joined their family show. Sadly, Caleb didn't agree to her condition and stepped away. Further, fans are thinking about what June would do if his granddaughter's real dad claimed her custody. Kaitlyn reveals if she wants to live with Michael or Mama June. Mama June fans have been worried for Kaitlyn and Kaitlyn's future since the passing of Anna Cardwell. Kaitlyn has been living a happy life with her dad, Michael Cardwell. The latter wanted to parent his ex's oldest daughter as well and demanded her custody. Recently, Kaitlyn shared her decision with the court to end the battle. Anna's daughter submitted her affidavit to claim that she wanted to live with June Shannon. Moreover, the little girl requested the court not to provide any set of visitation to Michael. Fans are happy to see that Kaitlyn is finally happy with her grandmother and Justin Stroud. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Mama June and Kaitlyn's life. The storm clouds are gathering once again over Mama June's troubled world, and this time, the eye of the hurricane may come from a face long forgotten, Kaitlyn's biological father. Just when the dust had barely begun to settle from the emotional courtroom drama over the guardianship of Kaitlyn following her mother Anna Chickadee Cardwell's passing, whispers began swirling that the man who had once vanished from Kaitlyn's life might be ready to step out of the shadows and directly into a new custody battle. For fans of Mama June, from not to hot and family crisis, this isn't the first time they've witnessed the Shannon family teeter on the brink of emotional collapse. But this twist might just be the most shocking yet. What would drive a man who was absent for over a decade to suddenly emerge? Is it love, guilt, or something more complicated? As the courtroom lights flicker back on, the drama takes a sharp turn, and all eyes are now on a man few have seen, and even fewer have heard from, Kaitlyn's real dad. The shadowy figure from Kaitlyn's past. When Kaitlyn was born in 2012, Anna Cardwell was just a teenager herself. She raised her daughter largely with the help of her grandmother and extended family. Mama June played a sporadic role, drifting in and out of their lives as her own personal chaos unfolded on national television. Kaitlyn's father was little more than a footnote, a name mentioned once or twice, but never present. No photos, no public comments, No appearances at school functions or birthday parties. He vanished as some young, overwhelmed fathers do. At the time, the Shannon family chose to close ranks around Anna and her newborn daughter. Kaitlyn grew up surrounded by a fractured, often dysfunctional, but deeply loyal circle of women who shielded her from the noise. Until now. With Anna gone, Kaitlyn's world is no longer buffered. The family's protection is splintered. And into that emotional vacuum, rumors are taking root. According to insiders close to the case, Kaitlyn's biological father, whose identity was kept private for years, has made initial inquiries into her guardianship status. And while nothing official has been filed in court yet, the mere suggestion of a paternity-based claim has sent the Shannon family and fans into a tailspin. Mama June, prepared to go to war. Sources close to Mama June say she is shaken but not surprised by the news of the father's potential return. Despite years of strained relationships with her daughters, June had recently begun to signal a renewed interest in taking care of Kaitlyn, especially following Anna's death. Some saw this as a genuine attempt at redemption. Others, however, raised their eyebrows. With Mama June's financial history under scrutiny and her media presence always in flux, questions have emerged about whether her motives are entirely maternal or partially strategic. Now, if Kaitlyn's biological father truly intends to file for custody, Mama June may find herself embroiled in yet another highly public, emotionally charged courtroom saga. But this time, the stakes are even higher. She wouldn't just be fighting to prove herself fit, she'd be fighting against biology, and perhaps a judge's inclination to reunite a child with her blood parent, however absent he might have been. And June isn't taking the possibility lightly. Rumors suggest she's already retained legal counsel and is preparing for what could become a custody battle full of old secrets, new accusations, and emotional wreckage. Who is Kaitlyn's real father? The million-dollar question now gripping fans and media alike is, who is this mystery man? When Kaitlyn was born, Anna never publicly identified the father, other than referring to him in passing. Some fans recall a brief mention in early episodes of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, but the details were murky, and no real confirmation was ever given. Now, nearly 13 years later, that man might step into the light, possibly with DNA results, legal papers, and a plea to the court to finally claim the daughter he never raised. Some insiders claim he's changed, sober, stable, and newly married. Others whisper that he's facing financial hardship and could be motivated by the possibility of stepping into a guardianship role that might include access to the funds left behind for Kaitlyn's care. After all, Anna's passing may have left behind a trust or inheritance from reality TV earnings or family resources. Is this the story of a reformed father finally stepping up, or a ghost from the past chasing the light of a forgotten spotlight? The emotional toll on Kaitlyn. Caught in the middle of this unfolding chaos is Kaitlyn herself, a teenage girl still grieving her mother, still recovering from the emotional roller coaster of her recent letter to the judge, and still searching for stability in a life that seems to shake beneath her feet. Those closest to Kaitlyn describe her as quiet but observant. She's well aware of the noise surrounding her name. She may not post online or speak to the media, but she feels every ripple, especially when the grown-ups argue about where she should belong. And now, as talk of a father she never really knew begins to creep back into her world, those who love her fear she's being pulled in yet another direction. Would reconnecting with her father offer her healing or more confusion? Could a stranger, even one tied to her by blood, truly offer the kind of emotional support she needs now? And perhaps the hardest question of all, does Kaitlyn even want to meet him? The legal chessboard. While fans and family speculate, legal experts have begun analyzing what such a claim would even entail. For a father who's been absent most of a child's life, the road to custody is steep. Courts tend to prioritize the best interests of the child, and that often means placing a child with familiar caregivers who've offered stability. But the biological link can't be ignored, especially if paternity is proven and the father can demonstrate a recent pattern of responsibility. If he shows up with employment, a clean record, a safe home, and a willingness to care for Kaitlyn full-time, the court may at least consider his claim. Yet Mama June has made it clear, if this becomes a fight, she's not backing down. Whether out of guilt, love, or the need to be seen as the family's redeemer. She's reportedly ready to contest any attempt to take Kaitlyn away.